Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 1991 New Holland 3930 that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, I'll show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know. Then of course I'll fire it up, we'll run it around, we'll show you that the pins are tight up front, we'll show you the hydraulics are strong, the brakes work good, let you see the 3-point and the PTO. As always, if you are in the market for a used tractor, a used piece of ag equipment, or a used piece of construction equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for machines find our videos and find our machines, and we truly, truly do appreciate that. All right, like I said, this one's a 1991 Ford 3930, and it is a very, very, very nice tractor. We love these older tractors like this. As I get up close to it, you'll see it is honestly a hard to find tractor in this kind of condition. It's got 732 original hours, OROPS 4-wheel drive. It's got the Quicke 510 self-leveling front loader with the Euro style quick coupler up here, and it does have third function front auxiliaries, 8-speed mechanical shuttle, 2 rear remotes, R1 tires. It's got the extendable 3-point arms, and like I said, 732 original hours. So as you can see here, paint is pretty darn good on this 510 Quicke loader. Very, very clean, and when we get up close to the tractor, you'll see it is very, very nice. That blue paint is very good. It's nice and shiny, nice and reflective. Loader here again, like I said, really nice. I don't see any big dents or dings or scratches. Honestly, just a little bit of grease here and there around the pins and everything, which you would like to see. Pretty darn straight on this side. Front tire on this side, I'm gonna say we're at 45-50% tread life. I think I'm being very fair there. Just a tiny little bit of weather checking starting, but honestly pretty darn good. Looking at this front rim, and actually as you see this tractor, we get up close to it, we didn't even wash this thing. I mean, it still has some of the farm dirt on it, but it's just a very nice tractor. Always looks like it's always been stored inside. Front rim, as you can tell, very clean. Just a little bit of, just a couple nicks around the edges here and there, but again, it's a 91 model machine, but very, very clean. Little bit of weather checking on the sidewall here, but lots of tread life left there. Coming back here, looking at this rear tire, I'm gonna say this rear is more like 75% tread life. I think I'm being very fair. Very deep tread bars there. Again, not much weather checking, just a tiny little bit. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera here, but sidewall looks pretty good. There's a little bit of weather checking there, but not much. Coming back here, looking at the rear rim, again, pretty doggone nice. That white paint's nice and bright. A couple little scuffs around the edges here. But again, for a 91 model machine, it is very, very nice. The fenders are in very good shape. As you can see down here, a little bit of dirt in there, a little dusty, but man, you could wash this up and wax it up and it would be just absolutely beautiful. But no real surface rust to speak of, or no big dents or dinks here. Tiny little speck of right there. Overall, very, very nice. Coming back here, looking at the 3-point. Like I said, it's got the extendable 3-point linkage arms. It's got the nicer sway blocks there. Drawbars in really, really good shape. Still has the original PTO cover. We'll take that off here in a little bit, obviously, and show you the 3-point works, or excuse me, that the PTO works. PTO guard's in good shape. Everything back here, this rear axle looks really, really nice. 2 rear remotes. One is plugged in. That's what runs the loader. Again, 3-point arms look very, very nice here. Looking up close to this fender, again, that white paint is nice and bright. Not a bunch of dents and dinks. I did notice they have shortened the the ROPS here, so they cut it down so it's a little shorter. Presumably they had to either get into a lower building, or they were by some trees or whatever, and they didn't want it. So the drawbar is, the roll bar is shortened a little bit, so it's not as tall as it originally was. You can see here where they cut it off and they welded it back on. That's the only thing I've seen on here that's not originally like how it was from the factory. Again, inside of this fender, very, very, very nice. Just a little bit of paint wear on that edge. Looking at this rear tire, matches up really well to the other side. Lots of tread life left there. Again, just a tiny little bit of weather checking. Looking at the rear rim, again, pretty bright white. A few spots around the edges where it's got some nicks. A little bit of surface rust on these rear rims around your edges there. A little dusty, but again, you could wash those off. You could even wax the rims if you wanted to. Runs your auxiliaries up front, your loader valve, your loader joystick. The valve's up here. Again, like I said, that one remote is plumbed in here. Looking at this front tire, again, matches up really well to the other side. A little bit of weather checking there. Sorry, it's a little windy out here today. If the audio's off just a little bit, it's because it's a little windy. Looking at this front rim, again, bright white paint. Couple little scuffs around the edges here. But overall, very, very, very nice. Looking at the loader on this side, again, it matches up really well to the other side. I don't see any cracks or welds or plating anywhere on the loader. Hydraulics are nice and strong. You'll see that here in a little bit. Go up here and take a look at the bucket. Bucket's pretty straight. I don't see any big waves or dents or dings in the bottom of the bucket or anything. Just a little bit of waves on the edges over here on each side. There's a little bit. Up here in the front, lights are good. That front black mesh grill is really nice. Man, that blue paint is bright. A little bit of a scratch right there, but as that sun comes out, you can see how bright and reflective that blue paint still is. It is a very, very nice tractor. A little bit of a spot here in that emblem. Just a little grease or dirt, actually. Looks like it's coming off. We'll go over here and take a look at the side of the block. Look at the engine. We'll show you how nice everything is over here. It does have a block heater. As you can see up in there, very, very clean, very dry. There's not any oil or diesel running down the side of the block. A lot of times you'll see on these where they've got stains, but a very, very clean tractor. We'll go over and take a look at the other side. A little bit of dust and dirt over here, but it's very, very dry. No oil or diesel running down the side of the block on this side. And we'll look at the paint up here on the hood. Very, very bright blue and reflective. Just a little bit of some dirt up here, a little bit of like black stains from your exhaust and everything. That would all come off if you really wanted to wash it off and wax it up really good, but you can see how reflective it is. I mean, you can see my reflection there. Original decals are in very good shape. Couple little speckles right there. Take a look at the operator station. A little bit of paint war just right here where your boot rubs. Same thing on the clutch pedal, just a little bit of the paint wore off there where your boot sits. Forward reverse shuttle lever here is in good shape. Orange is nice and bright on it. Even up here on your gear shift levers, obviously they're not wore down very much at all. They shouldn't be for the hours. Very legible there. Brake pedals are in really good shape. Again, just a little bit of the paint wore off of those. Taking a look, the seat's in really good shape here. I'm not seeing any cuts or tears in the lower cushion or the back cushion. Looking at the fenders from this side, again, bright white paint. A couple little scuff marks here, there, but looking at that hood from up here, just an absolutely beautiful tractor. Everything down here, very, very clean. As you can see, that glass is nice and clear. Sometimes that gets a little cloudy. Hour meter works like it's supposed to. Tach works like it's supposed to. Even your switch down there for your lights, nice and clean. Just a very, very nice tractor. All right, like I said, it's a 1991 Ford 3930. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.